definitely coffee time. 8:35, not too bad. Not too much later than we normally get going here, right? I changed my lighting angle, so I have the ring light on this side, and I have the canister lights over here. Since it's dark outside, I don't know. So on YouTube, I'm cutting off the top of my head. I should probably rectify that. So, hi. Thank you so much for hanging out and coming and joining me on this night when I'm supposed to be packing up my house so that I can move tomorrow. I'm not packed. As you can see, I've got all my books and everything here. In my defense, we don't have that much stuff. So most of the stuff that's here is like furniture and stuff like that is belongs to my niece, not to me. So we've been staying in her basement for the last several months, and then now are getting into our own apartment. So that will be nice, except it's not going to be nice because here we've had a yard for Rainbow, my puppy. You're gonna hear her munching on the bone behind because that's what she does, because she's adorable and there's a bone to munch on, and mommy's doing a live stream, and so she's going to munch on her bone while I'm doing her live stream. I've got so much junk sitting around here. Anyway, so we're gonna do this. I don't know what it is that you're saying, so I do know the word boobs, but I'm not going to comment on that. We've got so much stuff to talk about. I have gotten so much stinking stuff like yesterday and today. Just little bits and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to talk about. First, let's talk about what I am wearing. This, I think, is Shein. I believe it's Shein. From, I think, did I get this? I believe I did get this Shein. And I don't know, did I get this like, yeah, I think I got it in November or October or something like that as I was moving out here. I think I ordered it maybe in September, had it sent here, and then I arrived. I don't know. These glasses are from Zenny. I don't know if you can get these anymore, but they're so cute. Look how cute they are. I love these glasses. And these actually just arrived from Shein. My husband wanted to get a couple of shirts, so we went on Shein and got a couple t-shirts for him because I knew that I could sneak in a couple things in the order too. These were like $2. Are they not the cutest little thing? Look, they got the little pink thing up here, and then they got the little black and white stripe, and then they got all these little colorful things. They're so adorable. So my look is like gym chic. You got the ponytail, you know, looking all sporty, and then I've got this going on, and I've got the fairly graphic eyes. So my eyes are from this guy. So I've actually now finished up. This is the last day of the month. So I have finished up my 10 palettes. I think there might be 11 for this particular period. Rainbow's tail sticks over there pretty soon. Yeah, we're not talking about sex in this. And this is ColourPop. It's my pleasure. It's funny because this is packaged as a purple palette. Totally not purple. So I'm going to actually get rid of this person here. How do I do that? Let's see. Highlight video. Yeah, I don't want that. I'm just going to hide him. I'm just going to get it so that this person can't actually comment because I don't need that stuff on my video. Anyway, this is supposed to be a purple palette. That is how purple it is. Definitely the least purpley among the purplies. This one and this one are the most. That's what I've got. I've got the lighter one on the inside and the darker one on the outside. But the rest of it is all pink. So I would definitely call this a pink palette, not a purple palette at all. But the packaging is purple and whatnot. So yeah, Blessed Beauty, welcome. Welcome to my party. So usually I do this at about 8 o'clock, but my husband went to work a little bit later today. So I hung out with him, and it's distracting when he's going out the door anyhow. So I'm like, oh, just hang on, and then we'll go through that. But this is a fun palette. It is definitely not my favorite. I'm gonna put this with the others, and I will try to rank them once I get into the new place and get everything organized, and that stuff will come. So, but anyway, yeah. So I got these. These were like $2 from Shein, and then I got these. Let me open these. I have not done that yet. They just arrived today, so I just pulled them out of the package. These were $1. So let's see what they are. They feel like they're just made out of cardboard or something. Let me see. I mean, they're $1, so. Actually, it's a fabric that looks like it was glued together on both sides. So it is two-sided, which is kind of cool. A little leopard. I like funky, fun statement earrings. One of my favorite things, especially in the summertime, when you just don't want to do much else as far as accessorizing. So if you do these funky, fun earrings, that's the trick. I've talked about that before. You guys know that. If you've been around, you know that. So what else did I get from Shein? I got these two guys. Some of y'all's mind's going to be blown just when I open this up. I opened it up, but I didn't really do much with it. I did a little swatcheroo with because I can't help myself. I know these people are like, yeah, I haven't even opened this up. Let me unbox it with you. And I've had it here sitting here for like 3 weeks. And I'm like, how can you do that? Okay, so this is the Melon Magic Tinted Lip Balm. This is the She Glam. Yeah, She Glam brand from Shein. Mickey 1356, welcome, hi to my party. This is what it looks like. Why am I getting ahead of myself? So it's actually really cute. Look at that packaging. It's kind of cute and new and trendy and whatnot. We just talk about makeup and beauty and hair and fun. That's what it looks like. It's pretty sheer, but I think that this is going to be really pretty in the fall because it's got that kind of like a berry sort of look. And it is a wash of color. It is just a balm. I'll take that off so it doesn't get smeared on anything. When I went to apply it on my lips the first time, it kind of moved the whole thing. So I think it might have disconnected at the base, but just, put it up a millimeter or so above, and then you should not have a problem. I think it's cute. I think this is really cute. I'll throw out the box because I don't need that, and put it in my overflowing gift bag full of lippies over there. So anyway, another lippy. I just wanted to try their brand and see how it was because since we were making an order anyhow, I'm like, oh, may as well. That's like $3, I think, for that lippy. Something like that. Then I got this. Here's the box. Looks just like the package. Or just like the palette. Here's a little palette. You see it's purple, right? And my expectations weren't very high because it was like $6. Look at this. Do you see that color story? Thumbnail. I had to do that for the thumbnail. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. This is like the color story of my dreams, basically. So these little teal greens that are like bluish green, so gorgeous. So this is a matte. Now the mattes in here don't swatch very well. I have not tried this at all. Here are 4 mattes. Right? So let me put them on the back of my hand and you can tell me what you think. So there's the 2 light purple ones. And then there's, of course, the teal and the darker purple. Yeah, they don't swatch very well, but they are light. So maybe they just aren't going to swatch well because they're light. Is that stating the obvious? All right, now let's, there is one pressed glitter in here that's quite pretty, but I'm not really going to show you that because most people don't care as much about pressed glitters. So I'll do 4 shimmers. Look at this. Do you see that? Woo, those are pretty. All right, so let's do them here. And it is, the lightiness in here is a little bit dark, but you can kind of see those are really, really pretty. They are toned down a bit. I do not mind that at all. I think it is gorgeous and pretty. I think that this is very much to me, it's very much a winter vibe because it's kind of subdued and a little bit foggy. I feel like I get foggy, wintry, sort of wintry into spring sort of vibes with this. I don't know. What do you think? Is this wintry into spring? So, oh, I guess hubby forgot something. So, sees me in here talking to myself. Bye again, love. Yes. All right. He forgot something. I think he forgot his lunch. So we had to come back. All right. So this is, we'll see what it looks like. I don't know. I'm going to do some looks with it. I'm going to take pictures of this and put this online and then you guys will see when you're on my Instagram, you'll kind of see what my thoughts are on that. But I think it's pretty cute. I think it's cute. I should probably take pictures of this guy too, just so you guys can see what I got. Because I know a lot of people look at my stories and like my feed more than they look at my live. So I like to kind of have the stuff there so everybody can kind of get a little bit of information. You can ask me questions. I'm a very open, present sort of person. So if you have questions for me, definitely ask. The other thing that I got from Shein then was this little set. And this was crazy cheap, like $4.50 or something like that. And it's this set of brushes minus the ones I took out of here. And this set of sponges minus the one that I took out of here because I wanted to use them. So I did to put my makeup on. These are the sponges before they get wet. And this is the sponge after it gets wet and used, right? You see they're the same size? It's hard and, you know, bouncy and hard like a pre-moistened, I did say that, sponge. This is one that I actually dampened a couple days ago, and this one is from Shop Miss A, and it's so much more squishy than this one. This one is like really hard. And if this one's like 2 days old after being dampened, and I wouldn't recommend these in general. But if I don't know if you really like that, you're just not going to get much spring to them. They're pretty resistant. Not very great. But so then we have the brushes, and I'm going to show you a few. There's quite a set. I think there's like 20 in here or something like that. These brushes are hard. This is the one I thought would be the fluffiest. It's not. It's very synthetic. Has that slip that you get with a synthetic brush, which can be good, but it's not going to be good for most basic looks. Same thing here. It's got a lot of resistance to it, and they're kind of hard. So this is kind of this concealer, lip liner, lip color sort of brush. And this is like a pencil brush. It did get a little bit of wonky in the delivery, so it's off kilter a little bit. And yeah, this just you can't blend anything with this, but you can use it as a pencil brush or like for smudging because it has more resistance to it. So that can be good. But the majority of the brushes are like this. And I did use a few. I'll actually show you the ones I used when I did my makeup just now. A couple of them are double-ended. This has like these little flyaways. That's going to be a problem if you try to actually do liner unless you take a little bit of glue and kind of stop it there. This one is the same thing. I use that for the look I've got right now. This is the same, but it's a little bit stubbier. This is like an angled, but it's more thick on the end, which I don't necessarily like, but I did use it to make kind of these little wingies over here. I think there was maybe one more or two more over here. Another little one that I used here, little teeny tiny one for using like the inner corner. So these are really great because what I did with this look is I used this tacky base from AOA Studio, and I use that as a primer, a glitter primer, and then I put down the shimmer on top of it. And this worked really well for that, for really precise graphic sort of looks. These are going to be okay. For blending out, blown out looks, soft, natural looks, they're not going to be okay. They're not going to work. I'll show you basically just give you a quick overview of what else there is in here. There's a couple more two-ended ones. So this is a sponge on one end and a brush on one end. And we've got basically an angled brush here and then a domed brush there on that one. Are those the only? Yeah, those are the only other ones. We've got a bigger one that's like a concealer brush. This is actually the softer one, but yeah, it's still got a lot of resistance to it. So that's going to be more like maybe a foundation brush just to apply. You could even use this for like mask if you have a face mask. There's another eyeliner brush. That one's a little bit better. It doesn't look like it's been disheveled. And then the rest of these are just all varying degrees of this flat brush. I use these a lot to put my shimmer on. Oh, this one's different. This is like a smudgy brush. That could be kind of okay because it's pretty soft on the end. but it's got a lot of resistance. So you might be able to use that for some stuff. There's one of these I got in this, which was the MOTD that I got from, I think this was Ipsy. This is just kind of a worthless little brush. It's the same idea, but this is a lot like scratchier. So I feel like this bigger one might be more useful. There's another sponge tip. I don't think these are going to probably last very long though. I think it's kind of stupid that this part here, the handle doesn't make sense because there's really nothing in there. So you're going to wash that once or twice and then it's going to break apart. Another little angled brush. That one's not too bad. There is a hair sticking up, so I'd have to trim that. And I probably would put a little bit of super glue and then just kind of push it down so that I make it so that I can make a really precise, sharp edge. Here's a teeny tiny little one of those. These are all the same shape. But like I said, this whole set was like $4. Here's another lip sort of looking brush. This is a bigger one, so this would be fine for like packing on in a larger space. This is like a flat liner brush. There's one long hair there. So some of these we'll have to trim. But again, you can kind of put a little bit of glue right here on the side, or even like you put clear nail polish and then just kind of press it down so they stick together. And then you've got like a kind of a sharp edge. And that's really good for doing detail works and straight line and stuff like that with gels or even shadows. I just make sure that the glue doesn't get to the end because you still want the bristles there to be a little bit soft so that they can pick up some of the product. So I just put the glue down a little bit further. And then I got a spoolie. So for the $4, these actually are good for me because of the way I do my eyes. But for the average, ordinary, normal person, if you want blown out looks, and you're not doing graphic looks, don't bother. I think they have other ones that might be better, but that's what I had. I like this though. Let's put it on. Put it on, put it on. All right, that's what that looks like. Is it pretty? Do you like it? Prisco's here. Hernandez. I always assume Prisco is Priscilla, but you know, who knows? Because I don't know where else Prisco would come from, but you know, it could. Never know. Anyway, so those are the goodies I got from Shein. Fun stuff. All right. So some of you guys that were on my stories, you saw that I picked this guy up and it was shattered. I talked about this in my last live, and that is the Grape Shot palette from You Can Be. You know, I'm addicted to purple, right? So I use this, but it's not very purple. But look at this. Okay, hold on. All right, we got, hey, technical difficulties here. All right, so it's cheap because I only paid $7 for it. But the inner tray just came up with when I pulled up the lid, this bottom tray wanted to come up, but I just popped it back in there and it's fine now. Okay, now it's in there. All right, so these are supposed to be like a dupe of the Huda, I think the Huda brand. But I don't think Huda has one of these the same way. And I swatched these. I did put this on, I think it's on my feed. It is gorgeous. This is actually a purple color story. Pretty purple with some gorgeous shimmers. I'm really excited to dig into this. I'm not going to swatch it right now because I got so much to go through, but I'm really excited for this particular palette right about here. So I will be getting into that. I got a couple things from e.l.f. Let's see, 3 things from e.l.f. only, but 2 of them in particular you might be interested in. This is this little brush. I needed to get $15 worth so that I got free shipping, so I picked up another brush. And I have these ones are going to be dirty because they're all sitting here waiting for me to wash them. I've got these older, they just call this the eyeshadow brush from e.l.f. And these are great. This one, you can see it's, you know, it's chipping away here. But these are so great for like, you know, basically everything. I use them to apply shimmers and whatnot. I use them kind of like that other set that I just got, but these are softer. I use them to smudge under the eyeline. This is very similar, but much more stubby and short, so it's going to be a little bit more precise. So I thought I would try that one. And I did use it once, which is why it's purple on the end, but I wanted to show you in the package so you can see. It is new, except I used it once. So now I will put that in the wash pile because I've got to wash all these so that I can put them in the drawer and then move them out of here tomorrow. These are the two exciting things I got. So I got the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer and I got their new mascara. So the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer I'm using right now, you're not going to be able to tell super well because the lighting here is kind of crud, but it is really nice. And it doesn't take over. This, I got the tan line one, so I think this is one of the lighter ones. There might be another one. Another one that was pretty gray looking. That was kind of, it was like neutral, cool tone, but it looked very gray to me. So I wanted to stay away from that. This didn't look too reddish or too yellowish, but it does go a little bit on the yellow side. But I really like this a lot. I think it looks very natural. And then you just can put a little bit of powder bronzer over the top if you want, but I think it looks really great. I'm liking this a lot, and I know you guys are seeing people already swatch this, and probably a lot of you already have this. So I'll just do a quick little finger swatch so you guys can see kind of how dark it is. That's it. And then it's right here. So not very dark, a little on the yellow side, but not super bad at all. I'm going to actually put that in my basket for next month. I'm not sure how I'll do that because we won't have time to do that tonight. And then I've got to move things out. And I don't know if I'll be able to keep everything organized well enough to keep my next month stuff separate from my this month stuff and be able to talk about that. We're going to try. Anyway, I'm very pleased with that, but I would like to get another darker color too, because I think in the summertime, it might be helpful. I now have more open mascaras than I want to have in my life, but that's okay. So this is the Big Mood mascara from e.l.f., their new one. It's purple, so you know I'm a fan. But this is really a nice mascara. Now it seems like we're getting so many of these lengthening, plumping mascaras that it's hard to keep them apart now. So I think I'm going to just kind of go back and forth and use these in comparison to each other. When they dry up, whatever. But it's kind of for posterity that I'm using them and trying them and seeing what I think of them. So I do like this quite a bit, and I will be using this. It's got a big fat wand, fatter than all of the other ones that I have, and yeah, it makes the lashes look really nice. It does, add volume and add length. I don't think it adds as much length as some of the other ones. Like I have the one from Uma. I heard somebody call it Uma, so I think Karen H called it Uma or Uma. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Anyway, this one adds more length and this one adds more volume. So I might even try to put some of them together at some point and see. Speaking of Uma. So you remember, if you were watching, I got this one of their lip glosses, and I talked about this on Sunday. I think I talked about it on Sunday, or maybe it was last Wednesday. And this is the one that I got in, I cannot see anymore with my glasses on if I'm trying to read. Softy. Yeah, I definitely need to get my prescription checked again because I'm officially old. And then this one I got in, Peng, P-E-N-G. And this is like a fuchsia sort of color. Should I wipe this stuff off my lips so that I can show you? Do I have that wipe down here somewhere so I'm not... I'll just use my finger and wipe it off. How's that, since it's just a balm anyhow? Am I unprepared? Well, I'm supposed to be packing to go instead of doing this, but that's okay. I'm just going to put this on like normal instead of being super precise. But I will try to stop talking. I really like this with the purple looks that I like to do, because it definitely has that purple leaning sort of look, but it's not as purple as some of my other looks. So yeah, it has the same feeling as the other one. Feels like water. Definitely more color to it. More of a fuchsia, and then it will have just a little bit of a sheen on it. It's not really super glossy. Have a little bit of a sheen, but it does stay for a pretty good amount of time. So it is a lip stain, but it's not super staining. So the color will stick around for a while. They do have a weird taste to them. And I think that might be the hyaluronic acid. I don't know. Is it? Can somebody inform me of that? Anybody? Anybody? Bueller. I don't know. Excuse me. I just burped a little bit. It happens. Hey, if Teresa's dead can do it, then I can do it. She has her new palette out now. And it's what is it? Lethal is Dead. It looks really interesting, but then I'm like, do I really need it? I don't know. There's other palettes that I would rather have. So I'll probably watch and see how that one goes. And I know people love her, so she's going to get a lot of really good reviews on it just because they love her so much. But I'll probably watch and see what other people say and decide, because I do want to try Lethal, but I haven't decided if that's the palette I want to try yet. I don't know. I kind of put my own, because you can design your own palette on Lethal's website, and so I kind of put my own together, and it was really cute. And then I didn't order it because it's like $50 for like a 9-pan or something like that. I'm like, nah, that's okay. We'll wait. I picked these guys up. You can see them on my nails currently. Oops, sorry, LA Colors. They have fun little sparkly stuff for 4th of July coming up and whatnot. This is actually more purpley and pink, so I've got them kind of alternating. You can see. But yeah, they're cute. I'll redo my nails for the 4th with this one, the red one. But yeah, they're cute. They're fun. These are like $1 something, right? So if you want cheap fun, go check out LA Color polishes. I got them from Walmart. And then I got a box from Influencer. So you guys know I'm on Influencer, and I've gotten a few little goodies from them. This is my first beauty item. I've gotten perfume, I've gotten fake sugar, and I've gotten incontinence pads, which are going to my mom. But other than that, I haven't gotten any beauty items. So it's not makeup, but it's beauty. So this is from Estee Lauder. This is their new Advanced Night Repair Eye Concentrate Matrix. I think this is brand new. That's my understanding. Brand spanking new sort of thing. So we're supposed to be actually trying this out. This is supposed to be a 1-week supply. It's this cute little bottle, right? Little teeny tiny bottle. So it's a 1-week supply, and it's an under eye like night treatment. I guess the original one has this wand. It's like a little ball at the end. It has the wand and metal, and the metal is supposed to like be cooling and help the eyes. It doesn't actually do that much, but people are kind of irritated. Other people that got it are kind of irritated that this is not metal also. They're like, it should be exactly the same so we can test it, which is a valid point. However, I'm going to try it and see. I have a lot of eye stuff, which I'll show you in a second. But, you know, I'm not into buying skincare because I can DIY my skincare so much cheaper. But what I will do is I look at something like this, and if it seems to be affecting, yeah, there's no way I can read that. If it seems to be affecting me positively, then I'll look and see what the ingredients are. And then I'll buy the ingredients and I'll add them to my own DIY skincare. Come on, guys. You can do it way cheaper. You don't have to spend all that money. Okay. But my lips look cute. And my earrings look cute. And my glasses look cute. And my eyes look cute. I was telling my husband today, I'm like, you're so lucky. You have such a cute wife. He's like, yeah. Oh, which one are you talking about, Nicole? The last one, the Estee Lauder? Or which one? Nicole is asking, where is that from? And I'm not sure where that is. So let me know which one you're talking about, and I'll tell you where it's from. The last couple of things, this is from Estee Lauder. I got it from Influencer, and I don't think that you can get it yet. I do think, actually, I do believe somebody found it on Ulta. Yeah, this one? Okay. Yeah, this is, you can get it on Ulta now, but it came from Influencer. you can go on the app or on the website. I think you have to have the app in order to have them send things to you. And then you fill out your profile, and then they'll send you a thing and say, do you want to be in this campaign? And then you answer the questions, and then they say if you're in or not. And I think it's like probably 1 out of every 15 or 20 campaigns that I actually get approved for, but they'll do like, an email will be like, 5 to 10 campaigns all together. So, like one time they'll send an email and you just answer a bunch of questions, and it's for like 5 or 6 or 10 different companies. And then the next one, and then you don't get a response. And then the next one, they'll be like, oh yeah, you've been approved. We're going to send you XYZ. And you can opt in or opt out for anything. And they'll say like some things, they say, do you have a TikTok? And I say no, because I don't have a TikTok. But they'll say, do you want to post on social media? And if you say yes, they'll send you the things that require social media. And if you say no, they'll send you other stuff. So yeah, you're not going to get everything, but you will get, sometimes you get some little bits here and there. And so I thought, well, that's kind of cool. This is supposed to be really expensive. So do I care? I don't care, because prices, you're going to get me on this again. You guys didn't get me on it. I got me on it, but we're going to get me on this again. And that is that prices are so inflated. So stinking inflated. So we have people like, oh, the price of this, or the other thing that really gets me. So when people do like subscription boxes and they weigh them, weight has nothing to do with anything, like literally nothing. But I know that sometimes they use the weight to determine whether or not they're getting this box or that box or whatever. So sometimes there's that. It's just wait for it. It's going to come in like a couple of days anyhow. So wait for it, huh? Get it. Speaking of Boxy, so I signed up for Boxy Premium because I wanted to get the ABH takeover box that's coming up next month. So I signed up for it, and they sent me the June one too, which I guess is okay. But then when I was looking at people doing their unboxings, I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good. These are actually pretty neat little boxes and whatnot. And then I was like, I have a really good chance of getting stuff that I like. I don't want to run over you, Rainbow. She's right behind me chewing on her bone. And I have to move back so I have room. And so I got to find a table. I got to find a desk so I can be doing these live streams and whatnot. But anyway, so yeah, this is what I got. I did look in this because, as you all know, I have no self-control. Here's the paper. Do you care? I don't care. Yeah, you know what? Boxy is... Do you have the Boxy base? I think that the premium might be a little better. I don't know. I feel like maybe they're listening because there's so many people that are ticked off at them for like not listening to what it is that we want. So I have on my profile that I want majority of makeup and very little skincare. In this particular box of 6 items, they sent me 3 skincare items. Well, if you're listening to what I'm asking at all, you should at least be sending me 4 makeup items, not 3 and 3, right? I mean, it should at least be a majority, even if it's a majority by 1. Make sense? So I don't know. Maybe they're listening, maybe they're not. But I think I will forgive them for this particular box just because I have already, I had just signed up for it. And it was, like in the already midway through the month. So maybe they gave me whatever they had left. I mean, yeah, I DIY my skincare. So I don't need to, I use oils and I use natural butters and things like that. So I don't need this junk. So this is the first thing that I got. I'm going to show you. I'm basically showing you from least exciting to most exciting. Nothing in here is super exciting, unfortunately. But for $35, so I got to look at it and say, okay, for $35, can I use it? And that includes for giveaways because I will be doing a giveaway at 5K on IG. So if you want this stuff, sign up for my giveaway or hang out and find out, because I'm not sure exactly how I'll do the giveaway. I haven't decided. I have quite a bit of stuff, so I may divide it up and have like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 winners. Maybe I'll do 5 winners for 5K. Ooh, that would be exciting. Because I have a lot of little things that I've accumulated. Anyway, this is the Daily Body Scrubber. And it has like a, you know, smart technology, which basically the label fades when you need to replace it. I think there's one in here, does it say? It feels like it's kind of squishy, but it doesn't feel like it's more than one. I think there's only one in here. And this guy, where did I put the card? Card's down here. This guy is like some ridiculous amount, like $16. What is this? $18. Why in the world would you need to spend $18 for a body scrub? Well, it's biodegradable. Just reuse it, and then you don't have to worry about biodegradable. You do know that biodegradable actually doesn't mean biodegradable, because first of all, you've got the packaging. So the packaging, I mean, this might be biodegradable, but the sticker isn't, and you know, there's other parts of it. Plus, just the manufacturing process of it is not good for the environment. People think just because you can recycle things that it's good. Well, recycling, that process is still a manufacturing process that's not good for the environment. So it's kind of like, just reuse stuff. Just stop getting stuff that you need to use all the time and wash it and reuse it. Get like cotton cloths and then reuse those, and then those are biodegradable. But when you use biodegradable, unless you put it in the compost pile, it's probably not going to biodegrade anyhow for many, many, many years, because it gets compacted. If you don't put it actually in a compost bin, it gets compacted with all the other garbage, and that keeps all the bacteria and the microbes from getting to it to break it down. Didn't know you were going to get into all that, did you? But that's the truth. Okay, Mapilim. How do you pronounce that? Mapilim. I don't know. I'm destroying somebody's language. I apologize for that. So, coriander seed and marjoram eye cream. I have so many eye creams, as I just mentioned. I got the new one that I've got to try. I'll keep it because I don't mind having eye creams, because I can handle more moisture on my eyes. We all can, but I don't need it. But I'll keep it anyhow, because I don't mind creams and lotions too much. This is probably going to go in the giveaway, though. Just saying. And then we've got Murad. Oh, so this one, I'm just going to tell you the prices, because I think it's ridiculous how much these are. So that eye cream is $39. $39. You know, I can DIY this by volume for like $2.38 approximately. That just came off the top of my head. I have no idea how much, but for the same volume, because it's all full of fillers and preservatives and all this kind of junk, and then you put your good stuff in, you don't need it. Just DIY it. But if you don't want to DIY it, you do the bougie. I don't care. It's all on you. You know, it's your life. Murad. So this is the Murad skin cream. Oh my goodness. I'm going to attempt to not drop everything. If I go, oh, then you know I dropped it. So this is the one that like pumps down. I didn't do that yet, but you like push it down and it pumps out. And this is an overnight City Skin. That sounds disgusting. City Skin Overnight Detox Moisturizer. And the price on this is, I know this is expensive too, $74. Did I mention I can DIY this for like less than $5 for sure, for better quality and much more like effective and potent and you know, made for my own skin. But no, $74. Why? Because y'all buy it. And that's why Boxy's taking it, because why do you think all these companies are getting into skincare? Everybody, literally everybody's getting into skincare. Why do you think that is? Why? Anybody? Why? Because you're buying it. Yeah, Ipsy and Boxy now, because they're owned by the same company or the same people. And so now you're getting a lot of crossover, apparently. I just started both of them in March, so I'm not getting a ton of stuff yet. So I haven't yet gotten any dupes, but I know some people have gotten dupes. So, all right, now I did get 3 makeup items. Let's start with number 1, because this is the closest one to me. The one that I can pull out without making the whole box fall down. Wait, okay, this is Zoeva. I have a Zoeva palette here that I got from TJ Maxx, I think. That's kind of cute. So this is the Zoeva. I keep getting ahead of myself. Pure Velour Lips Blue Blood. Okay. Liquid lipstick. And I guess so is the name Blue Blood. Is that what it is? Yes, the name is Blue Blood. That's not blue, but it does look like blood. However, it is a blue toned red, which I guess that would be why it is. This is a gorgeous color. Now, liquid lips, unpopular opinion, they look bad on most people. Unless you've got really plump, full and lineless lips, they're going to like show all of your imperfections. But that color, look at that color. I can do that color. It's kind of a little bit like what I've got, only a lot brighter. Yeah, that's super cute. So I will probably be using this and then just either covering it with a gloss, but I will see how it dries down. I have not applied this to my lips yet. So yeah. I think that's cute. Yeah. Next thing, I know I'm really crazy tonight. I'm like, I got so much stuff on my mind. I'm trying to get this house packed up. Like I said, we don't have a lot of furniture or anything. So we're ordering a bed, but that's not coming. And we're getting a used sectional from some dude. And we're going to go pick it up tomorrow. I hope he still has it. I should probably follow up with him tonight. And then we're going to sleep on that until the bed shows up because that's all we got. I got a keyboard and a dresser. And that's it. Like, I don't even have a bookshelf. I don't have the table I have a little drawer set here to put my makeup in. So priorities, right? All right. This is from Laura Mercier. So we got some bouginess going on here. It's funny. They send you all the bougie stuff that's like old. But you know, it's, the color is cool. It's purple. I'm a fan. I would not use this probably until winter, but imagine this with this She Glam palette. I'm going to open up the She Glam palette because you might not have been here when we were looking at that. So this She Glam palette in the wintertime with this blush. Oh, my frosty purple dreams, be still my heart. Look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not hating on this Laura Mercier blush. It's cute. It's cute, yo. The color is Cur Royale. Is that cur like dog? Like, that's C-U-R, isn't it? K-I-R is how you spell this. Hi, Enkish. Welcome to my party where I am currently unboxing my Boxy Premium. This is my very first month of Boxy Premium. We'll see if we like it. Yeah, I know. I like that blush, but I just think it's going to wait until winter. But I'm digging this. I think that's going to be so cute all year long. I'm doing great. How are you doing? I'm doing great, but I'm supposed to be hacking and getting ready to go, and I'm not going to do that. So, all right. This is the next thing. Why do I unbox things before I actually tell you what I'm unboxing? I'm really bad at this whole thing, but I'm sorry because this is life. This is me for real, good people. I'm not putting on. You get what you get. Dominique Cosmetics. I have nothing from Dominique Cosmetics until this. Let me just tell you, this thing is hefty. She hefty. She girthy. Girthy. That's a fun word. I like when people use that word. It makes me happy because I'm girthy. So this is the Transition palette from Dominique Cosmetics. Look how bougie and cute she looks. Oh, cute, cute. And this is what we got. So there's a mirror. This is all mattes. And it's exactly what it says, a transition palette. All the way from the light to the dark. Is that white? I'm going to just swatch the lightest and the darkest on my fingers. Looks like this dark is a gray, but really dark gray. And this white looks really good. Yeah, I was not super active for a while, and then I became active. And then, so there's the white. You can't really see it. Here's the dark. Definitely you can see that. So we'll see how those perform. I don't know. But I kind of come in and out. I didn't necessarily come in and out of. Literally, I was moving internationally. So, yeah. So I think this is really cute. Right now, this is what I'm using for kind of the same purpose. The Mad for Matte from e.l.f. And this is kind of a Project Pan thing that I'm doing. This is a really nice and underrated palette. I think it's super cute. I'm trying to pan these. I got one pan over here and another one almost ready. So I put these on when I need to set like a eyeshadow primer or something like that. I'll put those on. And some of these other ones that you can't really see, but they have some pretty good dents in them. So hopefully I'll be able to get some more dents out of this. But like if I need to darken up something or if I need to like blow something out or whatever, I go to that. And I think this would do the same thing. I don't know how much I'll reach for it, but I think it'll be fun to have. And it's pretty standard. I mean, some of these are really pretty, like this chai color and this honey color are kind of unique. And then there's this ash color and hazelnut. So this is chai, honey, ash, and hazelnut. So those are actually really pretty for being neutral colors. I think those are really nice. Oh, okay. e.l.f. order. What did you order, Nicole? I'm curious. Was that the one where I got like the bigger order? Because I just got the little order that I looked at today. I have nothing to wipe my hands on. I have a little thing of wipes in here. Let me see if I can get to it. I'm balancing everything here like between the table and my boobs. That's what my big boobs are good for. The guy I had to kick him out of here because he apparently didn't speak English. You know, I'm an English teacher and married to a second language English speaker, well, actually fourth language or fifth language English speaker. So I have nothing against people who don't know the language well, but I think he was using Google Translate because he would just send he sent the word boobs and then he sent the word sex and then that was it. And I was like, yeah, you're going to have to go because you're distracting me. I'm not interested in talking about those. Anyway, so, but yes, speaking of boobs, they are good for something because I can balance between like my boob / belly and the table in front of me. That's how I'm holding the box up so it doesn't fall on the floor. So we've got a lot of stuff. Okay, cool. Did you get in on the sale, Nicole? Because they had that sale for a while, and it's really good sale actually. So good morning. It's not morning where I am, but good morning wherever you are. It's all good because I'm still drinking coffee, so I'll be up for a while. So it may as well be morning. So you can keep me company while I'm up. Supposed to be packing. We'll see how well that works. So yeah, the sale. Okay. Yeah, you can really get some good deals, and then you usually get a free thing if you get over $25, and then there's like all sorts of stuff. So, and then once you buy with them, you start racking up points, and then that's when I think you start to really benefit from using the site, using the e.l.f. site. So I highly recommend using the e.l.f. site. I'm a big proponent of that. I love e.l.f. anyhow. I'm going to pop all these guys into this box so I can take some cute little pictures of it and then do kind of just an all over haul shoot. It's not going to be a shoot. So I am from more or less the US, but I kind of have lived all over the place and I ended up back here again. But I would just as soon be in the Caribbean again. So yeah, there's a ton of stuff on e.l.f. that's really good stuff. So anyway, cool. That's what I got in Boxy. So then what I look at with Boxy, and I think this is maybe the logical way to do it, is take the price of the box. So this was $35 for 6 items. So more or less $6 an item. And then I start from the bottom. Would I pay $6 for that scrubby thing? No, I wouldn't buy that scrubby thing. I'm not going to use it. Would I buy $6 to put it in my giveaway? I don't know. Somebody really loved it. Maybe $6 isn't that much. Would I pay $6 for the eye cream? Me personally, probably not, but I will use it, and I will probably get $6 worth of use out of it. And like I said, I can DIY it for maybe that price, but the amount of work that I have to do, and then of course you have to get by volume, and then you end up with like 16 gallons of the stuff. And so that's why I just kind of add slowly to it. I get like one base item, and then I start to slowly add other components in as it gets low, and I add more ingredients. It's like a soup. It's the old school soup where you just keep mixing into it. Or what's that? The friendship bread, right? Where you just keep giving a little bit of your mix to the next person, and they give a little bit to the next person. And it's kind of gross actually, because then you're like, some of the ingredients in here might be like 378 years old, more or less. But it's friendship, and don't judge our friendship bread. Anyway. I don't know, fun. But yeah, so what was I talking about? Skincare. Oh yeah. So would I pay $6 for the eye cream? I don't usually buy eye cream, but sure, why not? I'll probably get $6 worth of use out of it, maybe. Because actually, eye cream goes a really long time. You just use a little dollop and then put your fingers together and dab it on, and it goes forever. Even this thing, they're like, well, this is about a week's worth, and I'm like, that's gonna be like a month's worth for me, because I'm not a super dry person, and so the stuff absorbs nicely and doesn't just get like drank into my skin, doesn't just drink it all up and then go dry again. So and then besides, I use the oils and stuff like that anyhow, which really helps it to go a lot further. And that's a trick. If you have expensive skincare, use a little bit of carrier oil before or after the skincare, or both, and that will help it to actually go longer, because you don't have to use as much. So that's a really good trick. Would I pay $6 for that Murad $78 whatever thing? I will get $6 worth of use out of it. I don't know. It's okay. And then the makeup items. Would I pay $6 for the lippy? Yes. If it's really that, yes. If it's that color and it doesn't dry down and make me look like I've got butthole lips, then we're good. Yeah. And then the blush. I love that blush. It's so cute. I don't have anything that color. I think that's going to be super. Well, I have something somewhat similar, but it's not the same. And I think it's going to be really fun in the wintertime. This is the one I have from Pout and Shout. So Pout and Shout is an IG personality she does one-of-a-kind, handmade, repurposed, professionally sanitized, I don't know what that means, but she reuses these little palettes or compacts, and then turns them into her own thing. And she has a lot of cat things. So this is shrinking violet, not stinking violet. And she has a lot of kitty cats that she paints, but she does other stuff too. So if you like her, she's so sweet. Her name is Pout and Shout on Instagram, and she has only like 2,000 followers or something like that, but she makes this stuff one of a kind. So this is a blush, and it's actually eye safe, I do believe. I'm gonna have to double check with her. This is a purple blush. And I was like, I need that. And of course I can use it but as far as purples go, that's one heck of a purple. I don't care if that's a blush or an eye color. That's a really good purple for that. It's really true to pan. Yeah. So that's super pigmented, really nice. I have another one of hers here too. She actually threw this into the order. And by the way, she says, pay what you can. So I basically said, I have this much money. How much can you send me for that? And that's what she did. So this is Dirty Diana, licks her own butt and demands kisses. I got to show you the cover because it's so cute. So this is Dirty Diana, licks her own butt and demands kisses. Oh, that's such a cat. And it looks like this. So it's a nice little pinky sort of tone, but it is a cool tone pink Let me swatch that next to this one. And because these are all like hand pressed and stuff, there's some fun little chunkies and stuff. You can't see it super. Yeah, it's really, really light. But it is a very nice like bit of color for winter and whatnot. So, but this is the one I was really excited about. And I also got a highlight from her that's also purple, because you know how I love the purple thing. So this is Happy Glow Lucky with a little sun catcher on the front. And this color makes me crazy. It is this beautiful light lilac shimmer. Gorgeous. So, and I do believe these are eye safe. So I could easily do an eye look with those two as well. But yeah, she's great. And since I'm talking about her, I don't talk about her as much as I should, but I used this lippy from her a couple days ago, and I forget how good this is. I want to take this lippy off so that I can show you this one. And then my lips are going to cry and be like, why are you doing this to me? They're a little stained, so I'm sorry. Now, this is one of a kind, so you can't get this one. But this formula, this is the best liquid lipstick I've ever used. Now, I'm not into liquid lipstick, so I don't necessarily buy them. But I'm going to show you. The color on this, again, it's purpley, which is why it's in my life. But it is iridescent. I'm sorry, I'm making a mess. So this isn't super opaque, but you can build it up. So that's the first coat. Look at that color. I'm gonna put a little bit more. And this does not, even though it dries down pretty well, it does not do the butthole lips. It's just such a beautiful color. So that is, yeah, Pout and Shout. Really, really amazing. And I got that. I got a little eyeshadow palette and all of those other things for like, and shipped from the UK. Pout and Shout, P-O-U-T. And then I think it's the letter N, S-H-O-U-T, is her IG. So make sure you follow her and then say that 40 plus sent you over there. So yeah, she's really sweet. And like I said, she'll put it on there and give a suggested price and say, pay what you can, but this is what I suggest. And she's just a working artist that does it for fun and everything is unique. And some of the things she's been putting out lately are so cute and I want them. But control, girl, control yourself. So that's what I'm trying to do, is control myself. She's so cute. But yeah, definitely check her out. And what else do we got? I'm going to put this in the box too, so I can make sure I show you guys. That's kind of it. The other thing that I could go through, but we're basically at an hour, is kind of showing you what's going to go into my basket for the next month. But I think instead of doing that, I'm going to wait until I get into the new place and then show you all that stuff then. Hopefully the mess that's sitting in front of me, which you can't see, but trust me, it is epic, will be resolved and cleaned up, and we can be in a little bit better place, literally and figuratively. Anyway, yeah. Well, that was it. That went faster than I thought. I was like, we're going to sit here for 2 hours going through all this stuff, but it didn't go that long. So that's pretty good. And if there's anything that you want me to do, I know one of our buddies on here was saying to do a makeup tutorial. I'm not a makeup artist and my lighting is not even good enough to do it. Really? Look how well my lips match my eyes though. Isn't that cute? I'm all purpley. I just noticed that. But yeah, so but I might try to do some like, get ready with me and that sort of thing once I get into better lighting. So we'll see. Anyway, great having you guys with me. I am so happy that you guys dropped in and spent some time with me. And let me know if you're watching this afterwards. Let me know what your opinions are on any of the goodies that I showed you today. And love to see what you guys are picking up and what you're experiencing and discovering in the world of beauty. So stay fabulous, and I will see you in the next one in a new location.